Hello, this is Mercury Rises from Clash of Empire, now called Last Land, and I have been experimenting with Joan in my cavalry count in k313. Now, my cavalry is rather developed in that account. It will be 2 years old come the new year, and I have always used Joan. My R5 told everybody they were not allowed to use Joan, and I objected, and he said, except Mary, of course. And then soon after, he had realized that Joan has cavalry attack. Now, in the larger account I had in 290, in the kebab account, I had discovered that I could use Caesar and Richard. And it was not an infantry account, it was a cavalry account. Now, it had decent infantry. Now it's both, but at the time that I played it, it was mostly cavalry. And so I would use my 10-star Richard. I was very embarrassed by how late it took for me to figure out to do that and to even just put horses on him if I didn't have any spearmen. And actually, the spearmen really didn't do much for me because, like I said, there wasn't much infantry in that account until Kebab got it. This account is pure cavalry. The guard is very low in it, much lower than even I like, but it is what I got, and so I decided to use Joan as my third hero. Now, I've used her as a suicide troop, like I use Caesar, but I have a 50 Con, I have a 50 Dora, and then I decided to do Joan as my third hero and managed to get her to 40. So she doesn't have as many troops on her as she could otherwise if she was 50, and I think next time I will be putting her to 50. This battle itself, now that Caesar did put some useless troops in there, but it's a very strong Caesar, and usually when they're that strong, it doesn't really matter which troops they put on. We have seen me and HB have seen strong players completely obliterate just cities and take cities over with just crap troops just because of their power. And when I came in on this, it had an hour and a half left, and it had been battling for 15 minutes. So it was an hour and 45-minute battle. And by all appearances, it looks like I'm losing. And then, now I didn't stay for it because it was just so long. And when I woke up this morning, I found that I actually won the battle, and I was quite surprised. Like I said, she was only a 40 and he was a 50. And now he was low on troops and he was a little bit lower on guard. But if you watch the battle, we both kind of lose our guard around the same time. Now, siege works as guard in the odd numbers, and it's an attack troop in the even numbers. And what I was just doing here was experimenting as I'd been doing before. So I'm very impressed by the way that she did. She is only a 6-star, but I have a 7-star Genghis in this account, and I'm pretty far from upping the Caesar, but she